Hey everybody, Geraldine Rose is here. Hope you guys are having fun coming into this, what's actually a long weekend for Canada, where you're having Turkey weekend. It's Thanksgiving up here. I had a bunch of orders show up right at the last part of this week. I am getting them out and put into my supplies. Aside from cooking the turkey and some pumpkin cheesecake, gluten-free, sugar-free, I will be doing some cards here. In this one, which took, this was the 5th order, and this one took 15 days to get here, so just over 2 weeks. So that one was actually the quickest out of the bunch. No golden bone. And let's see. Simon says, oh, hey, there's a code for everybody. Cozy. I think that's the one that Heidi was saying on her live, actually, yesterday. So that is good to have. We'll be starting into those codes again. And this is this calls for confetti. This is the figgy pudding polymer clay. I also have to do those this weekend because I actually do make clouty dumplings every year. Have been since 1982 or 83. 83? Yeah, it's kind of a tradition. You start them on the fall solstice, then you let the fruit marinate and you do them up about a week or two later, and then you pour lots of like whiskey and scotch on them because the English people put brandy, I think it is, on theirs, and it helps to preserve the fruit. They're also called plum pudding for those of you that are English and not Scottish and Irish. And yeah, serve them at Christmas time 3 months later, and they age really well. And oh, your place smells gorgeous when they're cooking. So like I say, it's a tradition. So when I saw these, I just had to get it because my mother as well grew up with British parents in the middle of Canada. So she has a bit of a British clip too. So this is part of the reason why we keep traditions up. So those are going to be fun and happy to have them. Very different. This one, just because I don't have a good large script background stamp. So this is the old letter one from Simon Says Stamp. And I am going to be using that. The text ones that I've got, some of them are really nice, but they're so tiny that you can't really catch any of the letters and what they're trying to say. So I just got this one to be a little bit different. And the Trinity stamps, this was the Sledding Gnomes. This was part of their collaboration with Simon Says Stamp for this year's Stamptember. And I had to have this one because there's gnomes on a sled and there's a reindeer. That's kind of what we do for the cards for Mom and Dad, as we send up reindeers and gnomes. And sorry guys, but that's a choice that has now become a tradition for you. Anyway, this one fit perfectly in with it. Happy to have it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun making cards with that actually this year, and for other people as well too. This one is another of the cling stamp background. So it's the outline Merry Christmas background. Isn't that neat? Can you imagine that with some embossed resist in the background, you could get out your Lindy's Magicals and use with it, or the Nouveau Shimmer powders as well, or just use watercolors in through there. And they're probably going to pool up in each of those and kind of create a gorgeous little mosaic in the background for Christmas cards. Or you could do like white on white and then shimmer mist across the top of it. I just think it's going to have a lot of applications. I'm still trying to get some better stacking dies, and this one is from Pinkfresh. Yay, Pinkfresh Studios have a lot of their stuff. This is the Folk Edge. That is neat, hey? So it's got some interest even along the inside of where it is die cutting. I like that. And of course, because they are for the A2 cards. And this one, of course, I do so many dies because of my carpal tunnel, which goes back and forth. But this is the Oh My Gourd, which is just, of course, a gorgeous pun for fall, and with all the pumpkin stamps and other dies and stencils that I've got. So I thought that one would be really applicable. Anyway, I am going to get these guys stored away, and other than the ones that I will be pulling out and experimenting around with, which, hello, probably that one. And you all be that change you want to see out there in the world. And I hope you're getting some good crafting in. Have a great long weekend if you're in Canada as well. And we'll see y'all next time. Okay, bye-bye.
We're not quite done yet, everybody. This one as well showed up with basically that last order, at this one actually on World Card Making Day, when we were all watching Tim Holtz with his Halloween hoopla and a bunch of the other stuff that they had going on. Plus, of course, there was a lot of sales. There was a lot of sales today. Thank goodness my budget got blown during September. This one, I had seen videos from Cards and Coffee Time and Vianney Creates. Immediately went to Simon to try getting it, and it had sold out basically within a day. Got put on their notification list. However, in the interim, I went looking at Scrapbook. They had it for the same price as Simon. It would have come up with the exchange rate and the shipping to about $38, $39. Looked on Scrap and Stamp up here in Canada. They didn't have it. One of the ones that was another of the Spellbinders, dancing ones, the dancing gnomes, they had for $32, so it would have gone to $41, $44, because of course then I would have had to pay taxes as well as the shipping on it. And Amazon. I was just cruising through Amazon, and I found it on Amazon for $33.71. Boom, order done. Popped in the next day. So I have it now. I can do the Clutie Dumpling cards to send out. And they dance. The legs swing back and forth, and you can make the arms kind of do it too. Of course, I'm wondering if I should do like a shaker card with the figgy pudding confetti that I got in. So I'm going to have fun with these ones. You know I am. I like my tradition. That really is it for this video. Sorry about that, everybody. Be that change you want to see in the world, and everybody get out there and do some creating. Okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.